Hi everyone, so today I will be filming my first ever reading vlog for this channel. I'm a lot more nervous for this video than I am for my other videos that I've done because I live a very boring life and so I don't know what I'm gonna film exactly. And I feel like just filming me reading is gonna be extremely boring, but I'm gonna try it and see if you guys like it or not, and see if I like it or not. I originally wasn't planning on filming a reading vlog for this book, but then Finishathon was announced and I will put the creators for that in the description like last time. So I decided to vlog this week while trying to finish this book, because Finishathon is all about reading books that you are meant to finish a long time ago, and I was meant to finish this in February, so yeah. I originally wanted to vlog the entire week of Finishathon, but I ended up having very bad health days from Monday to Wednesday, so yeah, I didn't film anything. I was just like in bed trying to survive. So I'm gonna film from today, so today's Thursday till Sunday, and maybe Monday as well, I'll see, I guess. So my goal for this week of Finishathon is to finish this book, and at this point when you're watching this video, I will have already uploaded my March TBR. I still need to upload it. I'm actually gonna upload it today, but by this point it will be up already, and you'll see that I only have 3 books in my TBR. This is one of them. The last book in this series is the second one, and then The Fault in Our Stars is the third one. So I was originally planning on mainly focusing on those 3 books, but I ended up starting this book yesterday just because I felt in the mood for it, and I'm already like almost halfway, so yeah. I'm still gonna focus on this book more though, because I need to finish it. This is more like I'm reading it for fun. This is more like I need to finish it even if it's difficult. So also I cannot read without music, so I'm gonna put music on which you will not hear because I can't put music like that in the video, and I'll speed this footage up anyway. But so yeah, guess what song it is, I guess. So a package just arrived that contains a book that I bought, so I'm gonna open it. I don't think I'm gonna keep the footage of me struggling to get off my bed and go answer the door, because that was very embarrassing. So I pretty much only buy books when they're like really cheap. So I don't know what state this book is gonna be in when I open it. Hopefully it looks fine. Okay, so I'm gonna try and open this without breaking my fingers. So yeah. Ow. So this is the book. It looks relatively fine. Has a small line on it, which I don't know if that's the design of the cover. But yeah, I finally have my first book from this author, which I'm gonna try and not say like authors' names because I'm really terrible at it. But yeah, I have one of her books finally. And like I said, this one was really cheap, so I decided to get it. This book is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. But I'm still really excited to read it. It's also very like floppy, which I enjoy that. So yeah. I think another book will probably arrive today because I also got an email for that saying it will arrive. So maybe another book unboxing will happen today, maybe not. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, first book. Where am I gonna put this on my bookshelf though? Because I recently like rearranged my bookshelves. So like the shelves that I want to be in frame are like these two. But now I've created like a lot less space. And so, yeah. Because I recently also bought the Song of Achilles, and I managed to get the cover, like the beautiful one, like the one with the blue and the white. I managed to get that one for like really, really, really cheap. And I love it, but like there's no place that I can put it. So it's just like on my very bottom shelf, just like sitting there, collecting dust probably until I decide to read it. But yeah, this book will probably join that. Also, they gave me a bookmark with it, which they have never done that before. So that's exciting. I also just want to ask, do you guys want like a reading vlog for like the Song of Achilles? Because that book is like really popular and a lot of people seem to be very sad when they read it. Do you guys want to see like my reaction to that or not? Because I really want to read it. Probably not this month though, because again, I'm trying to focus on this book and then the next book. So yeah, which, by the way, during that montage before the book arrived, I managed to read like, I don't know, like 10 pages, I think, or something like that. It's not a lot, but I am a bit further into it now. So yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna clean all of this now and then continue reading. So, the bell just rang again, so I'm gonna go back downstairs, which, I'm getting real tired of it. So, like I already said, the bell just went again. So another package has arrived. This should be the last one for today. And even if it's not the last one, I'm not going back downstairs because I am in way too much pain now. And it's only like, it's not even 1 yet. It's not even 1 p.m. yet. Like I've barely been reading for like an hour. So yeah, great start to the video. But yeah, I guess I should open the package now. This book is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. It's like not a regular sized book. And it's also a bit damaged. That's sad. I might see if I can like return it for like a better copy, but I don't know. Like, I guess I'll see like what their like policy is for like items that are like a little bit damaged but not a lot. Like it's just like the corners of it. But yeah, I bought this book. As I already said, it's a bit like smaller than regular books. It's also shorter than I expected it to be. I expected it to be like 500 pages because it just seems like a 500-page book, you know? I don't know if I'm the only one that like looks at book covers and thinks, that book is like 500 pages long. I don't know. But yeah, now I have her other book. So the other book that she wrote is A Song of Achilles, which like I said, I already have it and I really want to read it. And this is her other book, which is also about Greek mythology. Yes, it's also about Greek mythology. So yeah, I'm also very excited for this one and I'm glad that I have this one now. So with this book, I think I'm gonna read until this page. Because it's like the start of like a new like chapter thing. So yeah, I'm gonna read until this, which is only like 2 more pages because I'm now in a bit too much pain to continue. So I'm just gonna take a break, eat something, I think, maybe relax a little, and then I'll continue with this. So yeah. just gonna take a break from reading because, like I said, I'm in a bit too much pain. So I read like 20 pages now because, again, I kept getting interrupted by the bell. My goal for today is to get to the next big chapter, which is page 297, and I'm currently on 255. So that's where I want to get. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Probably not though. But yeah, I'm now just gonna relax a bit. I'm probably not gonna film anything because I already mentioned this on Instagram, but basically there's a lot of mold in my room in specific places. So for example, I wanted to film this sitting at the correct side of my bed because my headboard is here, not here. But I can't do that because there's mold there. So, not on my bed, by the way, on the wall. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna film here and then on my chair, which I might sit there later. We'll see. But yeah, let's relax. So today is actually now Saturday. I was supposed to film as well yesterday on Friday, but I was having a really bad mental health day. I'm still having a really bad mental health week, I guess. My mental health has never been great. I've had depression since I was 9. So my mental health has never been great. I literally cannot remember the last time I was genuinely happy, but Friday was just really bad, so I decided to not film, and so I decided to film today instead. I also am wearing a different mask on my face than I usually wear in my videos, just because I can't deal with a really tight mask today, and the other one's quite tight on my face. This one's a lot looser on my face because it doesn't fit me correctly. But yeah, I'm wearing this one so I don't make myself panic. So I'm gonna try and do this vlog until Wednesday maybe. Again, depending on my mental health, I could have another bad day tomorrow and then I spend the whole day in bed again. So, you never know. But yesterday, while I was having a very bad mental health day, I did not read any of this book, sadly enough. But I did manage to finish this book, which, as I said in my last update for this vlog, I was not supposed to focus on this book. This was just an extra book. But yeah, I ended up finishing it and I ended up really loving it, actually. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm definitely gonna see if I can buy the sequel for this book, but these books tend to be quite expensive. So yeah, you guys will know more about my thoughts in my March wrap-up about this book. So I'm also obviously still determined to finish this book. Hopefully I will be able to finish it within this vlog. And then someone else also mentioned that they want me to do a video for the last book. I might make that into a video of me reading books in a series that I still need to read, but I'm intimidated by them, which the last book for this series is 600 pages or something. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find another book like that and read both of them in that vlog, because why not make life more difficult for myself, right? I am gonna try and focus on this book, but because I'm stupid, I decided that after I finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold, I decided to pick up this book. This is a book that my mom also gave to me along with The Black Flamingo. And yeah, I just decided to pick this one up as well. I'm not focusing on this book as much because, again, I want to finish this book, not this one. So yeah, my goal is to finish this one within this vlog. So hopefully by Wednesday. And for this book, my goal is to finish it at the end of next week. So hopefully I will be able to do that. So it is now Monday. I was not able to film yesterday because my dad was home the entire day. I'm also not having a good mental health day today, but I still decided to film because why not? Maybe it will take my mind off of things. So a couple of reading updates. I am now a bit further into this book. I forced myself to read for an hour yesterday, and I actually managed to do it. I'm now on page 372. I have a bit more than 100 pages left. So yeah, that's exciting. I also managed to read about like 30 pages of this book, and I'm really enjoying it. And yesterday while I was journaling, I was able to finish the audiobook for Sitting Pretty, which I was supposed to finish that book last month, but I was never able to do that. So I finished it yesterday. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. And yeah, so like I already said in my February wrap up, if you are like an abled person, so a non-disabled person, I highly recommend this book. It's basically about the author's experience growing up being disabled and still now being disabled, and how society basically like caters to like abled people. And in case you don't know what I mean by that, a very good example for that is I don't live on a ground floor apartment with my dad. I live on a higher level, and there's only a staircase. There's no elevator whatsoever. So anytime I want to go outside, I have to walk down a very large flight of stairs, which is never fun. And it basically makes me not want to go outside ever. So yeah, that's a very good example of how, you know, everything's kind of made for abled people and not really for disabled people like me. So also yesterday, while I finished the audiobook for Sitting Pretty, I also started another audiobook because I have to listen to something while I'm journaling. So I decided to do what I said I wanted to do in my March TBR, which is pick up the audiobook for The Hate You Give. I read this book a couple years ago and I never like fully annotated it. So this time I'm gonna listen to the audiobook, and after I'm finished with this one, I'm also gonna pick up the audiobook for Concrete Rose, which is the like prequel for this book. I was about to say sequel, but it's prequel. Hopefully I will finish these as well. So again, these are not like a priority, like I do want to finish them this month, but again, like this series is a priority for me this month, not this. So I don't think I'm gonna film myself reading today, just because I know that I'm like in the type of mood where like I'm not gonna wanna read. I'm just gonna force myself to do the thing that I did yesterday, where I forced myself to read like an hour at the end of the day, and I'm not gonna film that. So yeah, I guess I'll update you guys tomorrow on what I ended up reading. So it is the next day today, which might not be obvious by the fact that I'm wearing literally the exact same outfit that I was wearing yesterday, but I could not be bothered to pick out another outfit to wear today because I don't know, I'm just again not having a good day, both physically and mentally. So yesterday I said that I probably wasn't gonna read a lot, and I was just gonna force myself to read again in this book for about an hour, and that's what I did. I managed to get to page 405, and then this morning, for some reason, I really felt like reading this book because I feel like the plot is really like kicking off at the last like 100 pages for some reason. And so this morning I read 40 pages. So I'm now at page 445. So I only have like 60 pages left, which is really exciting. I'm gonna try to finish this book today. And I also just realized that I'm not wearing any rings, which I always do that, but I'm not wearing anything. I really don't want to refilm this part, so I'm just gonna ignore that I didn't wear any rings today. So this is the way you can tell that it wasn't filmed yesterday, I guess, by me not wearing any rings. Can you tell just how out of it I am today just by the fact that I didn't do the one thing that I always do, which is wearing rings? But yeah, so goal for today, try and finish this and then pick up the next book, which is like 600 pages long. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So today is the next day, as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm actually wearing a different outfit unlike yesterday. And today will also be the last day of this reading vlog, which it was supposed to be a reading vlog for the entirety of Finishathon, but as you know, from watching the beginning of this video, my mental health was too bad to start Finishathon when it was supposed to start, so I extended it. So I started my reading vlog for Finishathon later, and I'm also ending it later. Today will be the last day for the reading vlog because I said yesterday that I probably wasn't gonna read a lot because I wasn't feeling in the mood for it, but I ended up almost finishing this book. You know, the whole point of this vlog for Finishathon. I'm literally 2 pages away from the end, and I decided to keep those 2 pages for me reading on camera. So yeah, I thought that would be fun or something. So I'm gonna do another like reading montage of me just reading the last 2 pages, and then this reading vlog will finally be finished, as well as this book will finally be finished, and I can start the next book, which is the last book and also a book that I need to finish this month. And like I said already, I think yesterday, I'm gonna make a reading vlog for that book as well, because it's like very long and I'm very bad at reading long books. So yeah, I'm gonna get to reading these last 2 pages now. So I just finished reading the last 2 pages of this book, and I kind of had the same thing with the first book of this series, which I have that a lot with like fantasy, where like the beginning is always like so slow and I'm not really like very invested in the story, and then by the end of it I can't really put it down. It's the reason why I like binge read like almost the last 100 pages except for the last 2. Yeah, like I really enjoyed it. Someone in my comment section mentioned that the last book in this series has like dividing like opinions. Like some people like it and like love it, some people don't like it as much. So I'm interested to see what I think of it, and if I have like the same thing that I had with the first book and then the second book, where like in the beginning I'm not that invested, and then towards the end I can't put it down. Hopefully that will actually happen with the third book, because like I said, the third book is like 700 pages long, I think. And so hopefully I can just like binge read my way through it because I'm so invested in the story. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this reading vlog. I will probably do more soon. I'm not sure if like I did it correctly by like sometimes filming me reading and sometimes not. I guess I'll just have to see what you guys think of it. So if you want me to like change anything about the way that I do these reading vlogs, feel free to like tell me without being mean, of course, because I've already mentioned I'm a sensitive person. Yeah, I'm not gonna start that third book in the series, A Conjuring of Light. I'm not gonna start that immediately. I'm just gonna like take in like the end of this book and like see what I think of it. I'm also gonna try and finish the other book that I was reading, which I'm too lazy to go and grab it right now. So here's a picture of the book. This is the book that I'm also currently reading because I read multiple books at the same time. I'm gonna focus on finishing that book this week, and then next week I'm probably gonna do my reading vlog for The Fault in Our Stars. And the reason why I point here is because the book is here somewhere. I'm gonna do a reading vlog for that, and I'm also gonna upload this video, and then maybe the week after I read The Fault in Our Stars, I will start the third book in this series. So yeah, hopefully that all works out. So hopefully I will be able to stick to that like plan. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. I'm sorry if it's like chaotic or something. And yeah, bye, I guess.